I need y'all to get the likes up, man. Get the likes up. Smash the like button. We have 350 people and 95 likes.
Salute to everybody in the building. Still not feeling too good, but I figured I'd get a live stream in to talk about some of the details that we got about this Canelo Alvarez, Terrence Crawford fallout. Hit that like button to come on in. This shit, this, I don't know, man. I'm gonna show it on the screen in a second. Some of the details from Mike Heppinger, right? He has some details as to kind of what happened. And really, basically, Canelo just got cold feet, right? He got cold feet, and yeah, let me see. Salute to everybody in the building. But it says here, Turkey LSU is suspending efforts to finalize contracts for Canelo Alvarez, Terrence Crawford in September in wake of Alvarez's novelty bout with Jake Paul, sources tell ESPN. Al-Sheikh will instead look to make Crawford boots Ennis later this year. And Sheikh offered Canelo a lucrative 3-fight deal that will start with the Crawford bout. Alvarez and Crawford signed term sheets after agreeing to a deal. So that's pretty much what we got right now. Is that they both signed an agreement. Like I knew it had nothing to do with Bud. But for whatever reason, Turkey Al-Sheikh seems to be probably upset at the fact that Canelo Alvarez is going to turn around and fight Jake Paul. That's what it looks like to me. Right? Canelo agreed to the lucrative 3-fight deal situation. Apparently, right? He signed the deal. It was agreed upon. But for whatever reason, he's going to be, you hear rumors that he's fighting Jake Paul. And Jake Paul also came out on social media and said he is not about to be an A-side in this fight. I mean, no. He's been an A-side in all his fights, and that's not going to change with this next one. That's what Jake Paul said. So he's probably going to be battling with Canelo for the A-side in this fight as well. So it's a lot of foolishness, and this is what Canelo gets, right? Salute to everybody in the building, man. Hit that like button for your boy. Salute to Hollow Ninja. He says, Bushido box till eternity, we're here for bro forever. Salute to you, man. Yeah, Turkey is pissed off at Canelo, Jesus. That's what it sounds like to me, bro. And I'm sorry if I'm kind of like sick as hell, but yeah, Turkey seems to be pissed about this shit. And he's like, nah, hell no. You know what I'm saying? You about to have a novelty bout with Jake Paul? Like, nah. So yeah, that sounds like what it is. You said Boots should unify first, Bud too. I don't know, man. We gonna see what Boots do. Boots got to fight Steady on his next. We gonna see how that plays out. Right? We gotta see how that plays out. I think the talks for Crawford Boots have since died down after Boots' last performance. So Boots gonna have to really show up and show out in this next fight for people to believe that he can even compete with Crawford. I don't think people really believe that Boots can really compete with Crawford at this point, just based off the last fight with Kukuchan. So he's gonna have to erase that memory and put up a really good performance in his unification fight with Ian Montes Stanionis. They just suspended the efforts. The suspended efforts. You know what I'm saying? Canelo I don't know, bro. Maybe Turkey don't like Jake Paul. Because Jake Paul was on social media talking about he's not kissing the ring and bowing down like these other dudes doing. So Turkey probably, I don't know. This is what it's looking like to me, right? This is just based off the information we got. It's looking to me like Turkey got pissed that Canelo Alvarez is trying to do something else amongst signing an agreement to fight Crawford in a 3-fight deal. You know what I'm saying? That's what it looks looking like to me. So Canelo's not going to fight Benavidez. He's going to fight Jake Paul, y'all. He's going to fight Jake Paul. And, I mean, he's going to expect people to buy that shit. I'll have a really good link for you guys. If you don't want to pay the $100, they're going to put the price tag is going to be pretty high on that fight. We already know. So, yeah. He can still fight Bud in September, but I think it's something. It sounds like it's something to do with Turkey. You know what I'm saying? It seems like it got something to do with Turkey not being too pleased with Canelo Alvarez the way fighting Jake Paul. This probably wasn't something that they discussed when they had the meeting or anything. You know what I'm saying? This probably wasn't something they really discussed when they had their meeting. And he's hearing rumors on the internet that you're fighting Jake Paul. It's like, wait a minute, dude, what? Hold up, man. We gonna hold off on this for right now. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And then I had I forgot to put it on the screen, but I'm not sure how true it is from Boxing Kingdom. But apparently Eddie Reynoso said that he hasn't what did it say? I'm paraphrasing. Because y'all know I don't be bullshitting. But this is what it said. It said Eddie Reynoso has stated that he hasn't decided whether he's going to fight Jake Paul or Terrence Crawford next. Something like that. Something to that effect. You know what I'm saying? This is according to what Eddie Reynoso said, allegedly. So it's a whole bunch of just like how did this thing even like fall apart? You know what I'm saying? How did this thing fall apart? Salute Hollow Ninja for the super chat. He said someone needs to come out and speak for real. Something tells me it's Canelo's fault because Bud's been waiting for this moment a long time. Why mess it up? I mean, I already told you guys how I felt about it. Canelo acted like he didn't really want to deal with Crawford anyway. And it was really a good built-in excuse for him not to really get the fight in the first place. So I was actually surprised that it even got this far. But yeah, something happened. We're gonna get more details, I'm sure. But based off of what we're seeing here, it's looking like some business shit. Like Turkey probably not too fond of Canelo Alvarez, pretty much going behind his back and trying to fight Jake Paul on Prime Video or whatever the hell he's about to do. Yeah, it was never gonna happen. It probably wasn't. He ain't gonna fight Benavidez either. Canelo Alvarez is not in the business of giving the fans the fight his name won. He's done that already. He said he's never doing it again. He gave everybody the Triple G fight. He said he's not doing that no more. So if you pay attention, he hasn't been giving the fans nothing they wanted to see. He's been doing literally what he's been wanting to do. Benavidez, if anything, forget Crawford. Benavidez, if anything, should have got the fight. He's the guy that was in your weight class for years. Nah, I'm not ready to lose just yet. You say I blame Turkey. I think Bud and Canelo was on board. Yeah, they both signed. Apparently, they both signed a deal. But Turkey probably got upset that, like Canelo's fighting Jake Paul all of a sudden. It's like, wait a minute, what is this? You signed a 3-fight deal with me. Why are you fighting Jake Paul? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he suspended talks. Turkey has suspended talks. This is according to Mike Capitan, y'all. This ain't Bushido. I'm just a messenger. They suspended talks. So it still could possibly happen, honestly. You know what I'm saying? It could still very well happen. But Turkey seems to be, this sounds like he's pissed off to me. Because it said both of them signed a contract, but then Canelo, likes to do what he wants to do. So, yeah, fighting Jake Paul, I don't know what significance that really has. But it's just a really big cash grab for Canelo. And he's probably looking to cash out because he knows this is the end of the road. He picked all the cherries he could pick. He covered the European tour, right? So he got to find a way to, cash out. Jake Paul's a big cash out fight. And then, possibly see a guy like Crawford. But according to Turkey, he's looking to make Crawford boots at the end of the year. I don't know if that fight has the same appeal that it once had. I'm down for it, but I don't think it has the same appeal it once had. Yeah, I don't think that fight has the same appeal. Unless Boots looks really impressive against Stanionis. Or we get a unification with Crawford and Baccarat. But who knows, right? Talks is suspended. According to Mike Capinger, it's suspended. So it's not like totally off the table, basically, right? It's not totally off the table. You think Boots will beat Bud? I don't know, man. Boots also had to deal with that. I forgot all about it. But he got to deal with that Virgil Ortiz duckage. You know what I'm saying? So, I forgot all about that. So, yeah, I don't know. Will he take the fight? That's a good question. I don't know. I guess it depends on how he looks against Stanionis. If he looks really good and stops him, and he probably feeling really good, and we take on Crawford now. But if he don't look too good in the fight, you could see it in their body language that they like, nah, we got some work to do. You said it's not as big as Jake Paul. Yeah, I mean, he's fighting a prospect YouTuber. In his professional career, he's fighting a prospect YouTuber. See, Floyd was like retired and all that. But this dude is fighting like a prospect YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson was a OG, retired OG. You know what I'm saying? And the funny thing is, dude lost to Tommy Fury. You know what I'm saying? His real professional fight. He lost against Tommy Fury. Canelo Alvarez is giving y'all what he wants to give you. And you're going to take it. That's why I'm going to have that link for everybody. It's going to be a really good link, too. I ain't about to let boxing fans pay for that shit. You crazy as hell. He going to charge people $80 to $100 for that Jake Paul fight. That's why and it's going to probably be on Prime Video to where they going to have that ticket really high. Because Turkey be having shit for like 25 and shit like that. These dudes going to be having that shit for like 85, 90 to $100. To watch a fucking world-class dude fight a fucking YouTuber prospect. Like, it's insane. But it's going to sell. 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 I'm not even going to cap. It's going to sell. I'm not sure how good it's going to really do. But a Jake Paul, Canelo will sell. All Jake Paul got to do, because he's big enough, and he's been in the ring a little bit enough, he may have the size. All you got to do is throw a lot of punches on this guy, bro. Just throw a lot of punches. Canelo's at the stage of his career where he don't even like to be dealing with all that. All them punches thrown and shit. He ain't trying to deal with all that too much. So if you just throw punches on him and just stay sharp, man, you can get his ass up out of there, man. Especially if you got that much bigger than him. Jake Paul is a dude that's like what? Jake Paul like 6 feet, 6'1". You know what I'm saying? 200 plus walking around. So, yeah, he's much bigger than Canelo. Just keep him at the end of your jab and that straight right hand. Don't even get low into what Canelo likes to do. But that's far-fetched. He's going to eventually... I don't even know if that fight's happening for real. But if it was to happen, I don't expect it to go to full distance. Canelo eventually will catch this guy with something, but... I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, why even give boxing fans that fight after we endured your European tour and all this other shit you've been doing for years? Why not give the fight the fans been talking about, the Crawford fight or the Benavidez fight? You know what I'm saying? The fight, you gotta give the people what they want sometimes, bro. Salute to Hollow Ninja for another super chat to sponsor the stream. He says Floyd, Canelo, and Tank, especially Tank, all belong in the same category. Sick and tired of these cherry pick fighters. They act like they above the sport. See, I give Floyd a pass though, because Floyd Mayweather, I don't ever consider Floyd like, I never really consider him that. Because Floyd paid his dues for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? He paid his dues. But all these other dudes, nah, man, hell nah. People forget about the Pretty Boy Floyd stage where he had to struggle to get the good name fighters in the ring. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have it easy like Canelo had it. Canelo had it easy from the beginning to where everybody in the world wanted to fight him. He was able to get guys in the ring. Floyd didn't always have it that way. He had to vilify himself and be an asshole just to get the fight with Oscar and do all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's the bigger De La Hoya. You know what I'm saying? Floyd had to really like do some bullshit just to even get to it. But Canelo didn't have it he didn't have it so hard at all. So this is why he got one of the best resumes in boxing. He generates a lot of money. And everybody, he's like the meal ticket for everybody. It's been that way for quite a while. It's been that way for a long time. Floyd Mayweather was how old when he finally got, you know what I'm saying? You said Mayweather trash? Hell no. Hell no. Canelo only got undisputed because it was really convenient at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, people forgot how he got those belts. Like, he didn't fight Benavidez at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, whatever, man. Whatever with Canelo, bro. I see through his shit. He be ducking and maneuvering. He didn't go through everybody. He's not the dude you call for the Kumite or nothing like that, bro. Like, he's not that type of fighter. He's an attraction and shit like that. He's not the dude you call when you got a problem. You know what I'm saying? He's not that guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's a he's one of those diva dudes who, go really he really gotta have things his way or he won't, And and the way I see it, if you at that point, then you might as well just go ahead and hang it up. Just go ahead and hang it up, man. Stop milking the game and shit. Just go ahead and hang it up for somebody to clip you. Because boxing benefits from nothing from you fighting Jake Paul. There's nothing that boxing gains from you fighting Jake Paul, bro. Yeah, Monday May era was kind of bogus because it had a really bad after effect on the guys after Floyd left. But shit, Floyd did it his way. He did it his way. After he couldn't get the fights like that. He really couldn't get the fights because he was too good for his own good. It's not like it was a situation like Canelo, like where dudes just stand away from him because he's just that damn good. He's dangerous and shit. Nah, hell no. People run into that smoke. And then it wasn't like that for Floyd until he became Money May. Now, Floyd was to be too small to go up to 185 anyway. Floyd be too small for that. You said ESPN is announcing that fake Canelo versus Paul is finalizing. Yeah, I know. ESPN is announcing that. That's why I'm like, whoa, man. Like, finalizing? Like, damn. You were just in negotiations with Bud. You go turn around and do this? I don't know, man. Yeah, Floyd never tested positive either. Canelo tested positive and shit. People forget all about that stuff. Yeah, B House Promotions happy that Bud likely won't. He may or may not get the fight, but B House Promotions is happy. I seen what's his name? Your favorite YouTuber video. I didn't watch it, but I saw the title. He was laughing at the Crawford Canelo fight falling apart. He was laughing about it. That's what we got. You said Bud needs to just retire? I mean, yeah. I mean, what else is there to do at this point? Fight Boots? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Canelo, I don't know, man. That's just the latest news. That's just the latest news with this situation. I'm not completely ruling it out just yet, but it seems like some people got upset behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? People got upset. It seemed like this Jake Paul situation kind of came out of nowhere for a certain party. It seemed like they came out, this kind of blindsided those guys, and they like feeling kind of disrespected. This is just what it's looking like. You say if you wanted Canelo at 68 fight plan or even man, nobody's gonna be jumping on them fucking hurdles to fight that dude. Nobody's gonna be doing all that shit, bro. Crawford is a much like let's not do that. Let's not do that shit. Got to do all this just to fight. Like he's some final boss, unbeatable fighter, bro. Canelo is the most. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. When I watch Canelo, I don't see a guy that's like a generational talent type guy, bro. I don't see that. I don't see a dude that's totally unbeatable. I don't see that. And that's just me being 100% 1,000 with y'all. When I watch Canelo Alvarez, and it's me being 1,000, I do not see a dude that's totally unfucking beatable. I see a dude that's built like a block. They got 2 fucking left feet with cement shoes on. With stamina issues. That's what I fucking see. The Canelo right now, not Canelo 3 years ago when he was sharp. The Canelo right now with the stone cold leg brace on and shit. No. No. He said Bud needs to fight Benavidez. Come on, man. Why you gotta do all that? That's not even fair. Benavidez is too big. But this is what fans do to protect fighters, though. We've been seeing this for years, though. He got to do this first just to show us that he can do that. Even though he's been at the top, Crawford been on the pound-for-pound list longer than any active fighter in boxing right now. And you guys are telling him he got to do this, he got to do that, he got to do this. That shit crazy as hell to me, bro. That's just like being at a job for like 25 years. You put in the work, you did all the bullshit jobs, you work your way up to the top. And then you got motherfuckers telling you got to do this. What? This is what boxing fans be doing, bro. When they want to protect fighters. That's a fighter protector tactic. We've been seeing it for years. We've been talking about it for years. It's nothing new. We got fans that like to protect fighters. That's what they do. They put somebody else in front of the guy. Oh, he got to fight Sean Porter first. Remember that? He got to do this first. He got to do that first. Oh, well, he got to. Crawford, the only fighter in boxing that got to do the most. He got to jump this hurdle. He got to jump that hurdle. Why? Is he that damn good? That's what that looks like to me. Y'all making this dude who's been around for a long time now, who's 37 years old now, jump through a lot of different hurdles. So he got to fight Benavidez, he got to fight Berlanga, and he got to fight Plant before he can fight Canelo. Okay. Instead of y'all believing in Canelo, thinking that he could just stop the welterweight fighter in Crawford. Instead of y'all just believing. Nah, we gonna put all these other younger, bigger fighters in front of Crawford first. This is what y'all like to do, man. That's just cowardly. Salute to Hollow Ninja for the super chat. He says, hope boy can take the Duck Tora fight from Jordell Baker. Nah, Fedora's not gonna fight Bud. Fedora's gonna do what he gonna do. He gonna fight Jordell. You know what I'm saying? And gain some more experience and get some lost time. Because dealing with Spence, you lose a lot of time dealing with Errol Spence. Unfortunately, right? Dealing with Errol Spence, you lose a lot of time. Fedora lost a lot of prime. He lost a lot of prime years dealing with Errol Spence. So he's going to fight this tune-up fight real quick and then hop back into the mix. That's what happened. Fedora got bamboozled by Spence. Just like Bud did. Waiting around for Errol Spence. Speaking of Errol Spence, Derek James, I'm hearing that Ryan Garcia is now back with Eddie Reynoso. That's what his ass get. That's what Derek James get. You should never even train that little asshole in the first place. He disrespected black people. He did all this shit. That's what you get from training him in the first place. And then he carried his pansy ass back to Eddie Reynoso on there. So that's what you get. And now you have no fighters. But Frank Martin. You don't got the big fish no more, your little bro no more. Whatever happened with that situation, the money, I don't know what happened with that. But apparently Ryan Garcia is back with Eddie Reynoso. Eddie Reynoso got Teofimo Lopez, I believe. He got everybody right now. Yeah, DJ got ditched again, man. He said, Bud fight Benavidez. Come on, man. Why we gotta do that? That's not a good fight for Crawford. Benavidez is way too big. You said Floyd ducked Paul Williams? Yeah, Floyd didn't want to no smoke with Paul Williams. Yeah, Floyd did duck those dudes. He ducked Thurman. He should have fought Thurman. Yeah, I can't even lie. Floyd ducked him. You said Canelo is shorter than it, but yeah, he is. But they say he built like a linebacker and shit like that. What's up, Study Chief? I see you in the building. Canelo channels. 5'7". Well, Canelo had no business at 168 then, bro. You know what I'm saying? He has no business up there. Bud just want to fight Canelo because he's 5'7". He's not that big, really. He got some weight to him, but he's not like a Benavidez. You know what I'm saying? Or any of those other dudes. Oh, you said punch drunk? Oh, my God. I don't fuck with boy. I don't fuck with dude, man. Ain't he the dude that lied about getting to that car crash or something? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, whatever with that dude, man. I ain't got no real opinion on him. A lot of these dudes is like, I don't know, bro. Like that. I haven't been really watching like other like YouTubers like that, like boxing YouTubers like that. But I don't really, based off what I do see, it seems like it's just a lot of like phony bullshit out there and shit. Like a bunch of like it's not the same as it was like 3 or 4 years ago. Like where all the real dudes that's boxing fans at? That's, you know what I'm saying? Like where they at now? Like it's, I don't know. You said Blake won't even get through a 40-year-old Lara. Lara's a tough fight. Canelo can't even beat Lara. How about that? Lara, Canelo can't even beat Lara. You said Floyd ruined boxing. There always comes a guy in a sports that kind of like changes the game. You like Steph Curry, and you know how like Jordan changed the game, and LeBron, and you know what I'm saying, Floyd. For better or worse, too. For better or worse. You said LeBron ruined the NBA. Yeah, he did. I don't dislike LeBron though. I like LeBron, but the game got softer once he was like once Kobe and them phased out. Like it got softer and shit. Jetterbeck is fucking huge, bro. He's way bigger than Bud. Y'all seen the picture when I posted it. He was way bigger than Crawford. Crawford could deal with a guy like Canelo, but some of them other dudes are just too big, bro. Some of the dudes are just too big. Like Jetterbeck looked like a dude that was 2 or 3 times bigger than Crawford. Yeah, Reynoso said it's still on the table. That's what I heard too. But you hear other reports as well, so we go see, man. I don't think, me personally, I don't think it's totally off the table. I think that there's some people that just got upset because of Canelo Alvarez doing what Canelo wants to do. He's going to overprice a ticket, a fight for Jake Paul, and all that other shit. Oh, yeah. And while I'm on the live stream, I'm still kind of sick. But while I'm still on the live stream, Teofimo Lopez said Richardson Hitchins, they want no smoke. He pretty much turned down the fight, right? Well, this is what Richardson had to say.
Yo, Teofimo, I don't know about all that bullshit, all that talk on the internet talking about you got 1.3, 1.5 for whatever fight. I don't give a fuck about none of that, what you talking about, nigga. Listen, you turned down an offer from Devin Haney. You turned down a $2.8 million offer from Sabril Matias. Nigga, you never seen $2.8 million. Talking about Sabril Matias ain't what you say? He I guess he ain't good enough to fight you. He don't deserve to fight you. Nigga, who the fuck is you? You ain't never make 2.8 million. And on pay-per-view, you probably would have left with, let's say, 3 million. 3 point something. I don't know. Nigga, you the only one ducking. You the only one ducking. Ain't no offer even been sent to me. Like I said, nigga, send the contract. The number's right. Send me the date and time. I'm there. Ain't no excuses. And your dad in the background talking shit. I thought that old nigga learned before. I thought that old nigga learned when they beat him up in the gym and your pussy ass Teofimo ain't do shit, nigga. You stood right there and watch your dad get beat up. Like, what type of fighter is you? How you a whole professional boxer and you letting your dad get stomped on by like 9 other professional boxers, like in the boxing gym in front of you? Y'all niggas is soft. That's what I be trying to say. Y'all not from Brooklyn. Y'all not from New York. There's no way a nigga from New York could ever let some shit like that happen. You feel me? But stop saying my name. Stop going on the internet talking shit, saying my name. Because you know, like you said, Richardson Hitchins is the only name at 140 right now that makes sense. So like I said, when they send that offer, make sure it's the right zeros. And I'm there. That's it. That's all I got to say. I ain't never ducked no smoke. Never. Ain't no contract. Ain't nothing been sent to me, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Don't fucking get me mad.
That's what Richardson Hitchins had to say, just to kind of clear that situation up. So I don't know, man. I think they need to fight. You know what I'm saying? They just need to fight. Point blank and period. They're both from New York and shit. Richardson Hitchins definitely has the attitude of a New Yorker. He seemed to be getting pissed as he was talking. And yeah, they need to go ahead and fight, man. They just got to fight. That's just all I'm going to say about it. But you say he need to run it back with Lemos? T.O. did throw a, what did he say about Crawford today? He did something with Crawford today. After hearing that Crawford Canelo fell through, he said something. He had like he tagged all the names, I guess, of the guys that he's hitting. Like the guys that he wants to put on his hit list. You said Mayweather Pacquiao scammed millions. Y'all hit that like button for your boy. And he said, that fight was terrible, bro. That fight was terrible. It was. And I like chess matches, but that fight was bad, man. I had all kinds of non-boxing fans watching it. It was a big old party. And man, it was hard to sell. It was a hard sell, me being the boxing guy there that everybody looked to for boxing shit. And it was a hard sell. You know what I'm saying? It was really hard. They wasn't feeling it. Hey, Ma, I see you in the building. You said Blood got longer reach than Zanderbeck. He do? Bud is like a chimpanzee, man. He got long ass arms. Speaking of Broner, man, I think he got arrested again, man. I seen some chick from Cincinnati posted it and said that I should have did a video on it, but AB got locked up again. I don't know why. It's not looking good for AB. But this chick was kind of bashing him from Cincinnati, said this is a waste of talent. And what I liked about that particular post was that everybody on that post stood up for AB. So it was like her attempt to make him look like shit, especially when he's down. People wasn't having it. Nobody was having that shit. The ladies, the guys, nobody was having that shit, and it backfired on her ass. But yeah, AB, I think he got locked up, man. I don't know. He looked it bad too, man. He looked it real bad. You said Janibek versus Crawford. You said California is the new organized crime. California? Man, please. Y'all said Blood couldn't get through a 40-year Laura. Canelo couldn't even get through him. You said Bakram going to 160. He looked like a 60-pounder. The way he pounced all over Tim Tszyu, he looked like a 60-pounder. You said Bud versus Baccarat. I don't know, man. Because the reason why, I mean, I'll be cool with it, but that's another fight. Or they gonna be like, well, Crawford ain't fought nobody. He's just another European dude with no name for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? He beats Baccarat, and then what? You know what I'm saying? The Canelo fight seemed like something that actually interested Terrence Crawford himself, not just what boxing fans wanted. You know what I'm saying? That seemed like something that really kind of got him up off the couch at 37 years old. I don't think Baccarat is that appealing to him. It's just not. He wants the big fights. He did the Mijamal fight. It wasn't that big of a fight. Y'all want him to go to another fight that's a Mijamal level fight? Nah, man. We want to see Bud in these big fights. I guess Boost is the next best thing. If Boost can look good against Stanionis, let's go ahead and get it later on this year if Canelo Alvarez continues to duck. You said Bud versus Charlo for the ring belt. Yeah, that'd be good. Jamel haven't fought in about damn near 2 years now, ain't it? Yeah, AB took all the smoke, man. He did. He did. Now, Canelo don't care about fans' feelings, bro. Canelo don't care about what the fans want, man. Canelo go give you what he wants to give you. And you go take it. You go buy it. You said Canelo ended Charlo. That was a terrible fight. Charlo didn't even fight back for real. Canelo probably had a clause on him and shit, bro. Knowing Canelo, he probably had a non-disclosure agreement, and they probably had a clause on Charlo. He couldn't rehydrate and shit. Like it probably was some crazy shit going on, bro. These dudes really sell out to fight Canelo and shit. They really sell out to fight the dude. So I wouldn't put it past if there was some type of hidden rehydration clause or some shit. I mean, what are the Canelo channels saying about the Canelo Paul fight? Are they okay with it? I guess they are. I guess they okay with it. Canelo selling them the Jake Paul fight. We already know the outcome of the fight. It's another fixed. It's gonna be another fixed situation. Another fixed fight, man. You said no, they hate the fight. So do I. I mean, this is what he's giving y'all. He's giving y'all Paul. He's not even giving you Benavidez. Canelo don't have too many other options that fans really want to see him in the ring with. He don't. He don't got many options at all. He essentially got rid of the top guys at 168, except for Benavidez and Morrell. You know what I'm saying? He ran around those dudes and kind of took out everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they love it, Sonny T, but they love it, man. I mean, it is what it is, bro. I say fight Bud or Benavidez. I would have been satisfied with either one of those bouts. But Canelo's not in the business of giving the boxing fans the fights they want to see. You said Bud is good, but Bud got a weak resume. Yeah, he trying to put Canelo's bitch ass on there. Tell him I said what's up. Tell him I said what's up, bro. Not everybody gonna have the best resume in boxing. Real boxing fans know this shit. Because there's always that one dude that not too many people want to go around and deal with like that. And Terrence Crawford has been one of those dudes for years. Too many dudes just don't want to deal with him like that. They just don't. You know what I'm saying? They're like, not everybody's able to get all the big. Canelo's been having a golden path. Shit, hell, even Floyd Mayweather wasn't able to get the big names and shit until after a certain point. He had to do all kinds of shit just to get the names. Canelo always was able to get the big names, like relatively early. A lot of old past prime dudes. He came at the right time. You know what I'm saying? It was all perfect. He had it the easiest out of any boxer, I would say. Because as good as a lot of these guys be, sometimes they never get a chance. Or when they get a chance, it may be a little too late. And when we talk about the smaller fighters, like Bam and them, the booger weights, they got to fight each other down there. They got to fight each other down there. They got to. There's not no other option for the smaller fighters. They always fight each other. That's nothing new. Then when you start to get to lightweight, welterweight, that's when it starts to get kind of like political. Very political. And then guys want to fight Canelo because he's a meal ticket for a lot of dudes. Fight Canelo is pretty much life-changing money for most guys. So, of course, if they got a belt, they'll sacrifice it to Canelo. And he knew this. This is a part of his game, bro. He'll put a rehydration clause on a dude, like guys like Callum Smith. You know what I'm saying? Who probably could have knocked Canelo stiff. But he was a shell of himself. Because when he moved up to light heavyweight, he is piercing through guys. Dudes having seizures and all that. Now, Canelo ain't in the business of testing himself. He's in the money-making business right now. He don't care about what you want as a fan. None of that. He probably think boxing fans are idiots. He probably believe boxing fans are idiots. He probably don't even like boxing fans. He just come out, he's a big star. He can come out and make some money fighting whoever he wants to fight. And he know people go show up, especially the Mexican people. So he's going to ride this gravy train for as long as he can. Guys like Benavidez is a problem. Guys like Terrence Bud Crawford is a problem. Guys like Arthur Beterbiev is a problem. Guys like Dimitri Bivol is a problem. The 4 Bs are a problem. They're bad for business. But Jake Paul, yeah, I can move up another 20 pounds and fight Jake Paul real quick. I'm 5'7". I'll pack on 20 more pounds and fight Jake Paul for a lucrative payday before I cash out. Because after that, I probably gonna likely get my ass kicked. This is nothing but tough opposition from there on out. There's no more cherry picks. There's no more young up-and-coming guys like Berlanga or Nguyen he could beat up on. No more of that. He already got them out the way too early, so he can't pull them back up again. You know what I'm saying? He got to fight the real ones. So before he signs Turkey's little deal, his 3-fight deal, lucrative deal, they said. Well, let me go ahead and fight Jake Paul, cash out on that one first real quick before, if just in case I lose in these 3 fights, my value goes down. My stock goes down a little bit if I start losing these fights. Let me just go ahead and cash out with Jake Paul real quick. That's all that was. That's all that is. Jake Paul's a cash out fight before the final farewell. Teddy Atlas said Canelo is the most overrated Mexican fighter ever. I'll say this, bro. I said it earlier. I don't think Canelo is like, when I watch Canelo, I don't see just like, I just don't see, I see a very good fighter. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see nobody that's like, man, this, like, I just don't see it, bro. Like, I see a dude that's very beatable amongst many guys. You know what I'm saying? That he, I just see a dude he got a very beatable style. He's built like a block. You know what I'm saying? He's not the fastest dude. You know, his power pretty decent at times. I don't know. Sometimes he be knocking dudes out. Sometimes he don't. Sometimes he can't put a dent in a guy. Yeah, he was quick to say he'll fight Spence. The reason why he fought Charlo, bro, is because he seen Charlo. He wasn't interested in fighting Jamel until he seen Jamel was drunk and high on live stream. He saw that shit. Oh, okay, yeah, I can go ahead and beat him up. Oh, yeah. And he respects me too much, too. Yeah, I can go ahead and beat him up. He out here drinking and shit and smoking. Then they tried to beat up on a shell of himself, Jamel. You know what I'm saying? But for years back when Charlos was in their primes, he didn't want no smoke with the Charlos, bro. He waited them out too. If Canelo's not watching it, Eddie Reynoso's watching it. Because as a trainer, you need to know what the fuck is going on with anybody that's potential opposition or whatever. It's all a game. Inside and outside of the fucking ring. Yeah, I'm going to be paying attention to what these dudes are doing. If he's out here getting high, he out here getting drunk, he out here partying. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have an edge on him because I'm in the gym working at 3 o'clock in the morning. He's not. He's out partying at 3 in the morning. So, yeah, he saw that shit. And that, strange enough, out of nowhere, the fight happens. He finally gets the fight. Shortly after that video, Jamel was high as hell, or when he was drunk on that live stream. He said, I love this hate channel. This ain't no hate channel. I'm just calling it, keeping it 1,000, man. Canelo, he all right. He all right. Like, if I was to talk about some of the best fighters I ever seen, nah. 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 Nope. But he cool, though. He cool for market value and shit like that. He's a good attraction for the sport. And he be in some exciting fights. But as far as, like, the best guy, man, come on, man. That resume shit don't mean too much of nothing. It can mean a lot. It can mean nothing. You got to know what's going on with boxing, bro. He got all those names on his resume because he was a young cash cow Mexican fighter. Everybody knows that Mexican fans show up for boxing. Mexican fans gravitated towards Canelo Alvarez. They deemed him as that guy. After the Floyd Mayweather fight, no, I'll say after the Cotto fight is when Canelo really got the juice. That's when because he was a B-side to Cotto. Then after that, he's been super A-sided since. Coasting through. He says the new king in Mexico. That's Benavidez. Benavidez has the spirit of a Mexican warrior. You know what I'm saying? He has that spirit. He has the attitude. You know what I'm saying? I like Benavidez a lot. He has that attitude. And you can see it when he's fighting. You know what I'm saying? He has just the attitude. His brother got it too. He's just not as good. But they just got that attitude about him. Kind of remind me like the Diaz brothers. You said, remember he used to have stamina problems. They increased the W. I'm telling you, bro. They benefit from Canelo winning too. These sanction bodies. And a lot of people benefit from Canelo's success, bro. This is why I say he's not necessarily good for boxing. He's good for people that's revolving around his career and the sanction body shit like that. But as fans, man, he's leaving a lot to be desired. He's not giving us what we want for real, for real. Outside of Gennady Golovkin, he hasn't really did much as far as giving the fans the fight they've been telling him, hey, I want to see him fight him. He's been doing what he wants to do. He said Canelo fight boxes we have to Google. I'm telling you. Yeah, he was interested in fighting Spence, bro, but nah, with Crawford, nah. He never was dismissive of a potential Spence matchup. He was always like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was always like, yeah. But for Crawford, nah. That dude's something different. I ain't trying to deal with that. Not really. How much you gonna pay me? How much you gonna pay me to fight Bud? And he got to come all the way up to 68 too. Like he got to bring his ass up. I'm not giving him nothing because he's a problem, and I don't feel like really dealing with him. But now this is kind of forced upon me. But then here comes Jake Paul, stupid ass. You said take the rehydration king. Taking Canelo like real short fighters, so they be having to do all that stuff. They're like shorties, so they got to put clauses on dudes and shit because they can too. So a guy like me would never. I could never really be like. I could never put those type of fighters like. That's just like nah. Because I'm that guy that like if you got nothing, what would you do? What you go do? You ain't got nothing, no weapons, no nothing. You get what you go do, bro? You know what I'm saying? I don't need no handicaps, no help, like what you go do? Like so, yeah. A lot of these dudes need handicaps and crutches and shit and rehydration clauses and all this other weirdo stuff that they be doing. I don't really. I'm like Bomac, man. Fight straight up like men, bro. Fight straight up like man. I'm old school, man. All that new stuff, manipulating the weight and doing all this stuff. If he's too big for you, just leave him alone. If he's too big for you, leave him alone. Crawford is a bad stylistic matchup for Canelo, bro. Because people forget they looking at the Mijamal fight. Mijamal was a young guy. They're still in his prime and shit. Like, how is Mijamal 27? Or some shit like that? Canelo's 30-some years old and well past he's past his prime. He's past in his prime. Canelo don't move as much as Mijamal or none of that. None of that. You said Canelo pulled out the fight, left Bud at the altar like Bud did Spence the first. Bud never left Spence at no altar, bro. Spence bamboozled a lot of people, man. Taking too long and shit. We don't know if he's coming back at all now. Yeah, I thought like Buff for your boy. We don't even know if Spence coming back. It's looking real grim over there now. Mike Jones. It's looking real dark in the Inferno now, man. The flames have dwindled in the Inferno down there in Oak Cliff, Texas, bro. It was shining and burning bright just a year or two ago. Now, them flames have since dwindled. It's not looking good for Derrick James, who was the trainer of the year, regarded as the best trainer in box. Damn, how that shit turned around so fast, man. And I'm not laughing at him either. That's kind of, that's just kind of like how it goes. But damn, that shit happened fast. He shouldn't have been dealing with Ryan Garcia either. He's 29. Well, Bud about to be 39. Hey, yeah, that's when I really lost respect for Canelo, bro. The Kovalev fight. I'm like, wait a minute, what? And we all saw that Kovalev fight. We talked about it. That was a war, bro. Him and Yard went to war. That was a fucking war. It was actually a really good ass fight too. And then like a few weeks later, he's in the ring fighting Canelo, like, and he was kind of having it easy in a fight with what he was doing. And then it seemed like, bro, I still never forget the way I was feeling watching it. It felt like I'm watching Kovalev just kind of like keep Canelo at bay with the pity pat jabs and kind of play around with him. And then out of nowhere, whatever round it was, 8th, 10th round, whatever it was, out of nowhere, it's almost like time was up. It literally felt like time was up. The crowd, everything just seemed it was just like, wait a minute, what? What happened? Nah, man. Time was up, bro. And then after that, Kovalev, who had a great reputation in boxing despite him being an asshole, he had a good reputation. I don't think it was worth it. He had that lawsuit shit around the time with that woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it was worth it, him selling out to Canelo like that. I don't think it was worth it. I don't think it was worth it for Jamel. I don't think it was worth it for Saunders. Look at all these dudes that fought Canelo afterwards, man. Well, things don't seem too great. Saunders looked like he was about 300 pounds. He looked depressed. You know what I'm saying? Like, these dudes sold out and they know it. They can't look themselves in the fucking mirror, bro. They knew they could have went up in there and did better than that. These dudes are fighters, and they went in there and they sold out for the money, bro. That's just my opinion on it. Because I've seen them fighters fight way harder than that in fights, bro. Lesser fights. Then when they get up in there with Canelo, it's like they forget how to punch. It's like they pulling punches and shit. It's not. Then when Beaver got up in there, and we heard what Nacho Bernstein said. Salute to Spit Bucket Podcast from having an interview with Nacho. But Nacho said the other day that Beaver didn't get his money because he didn't follow the fucking plan. This is what the OG Nacho said, who's like 1,000 years old. He said that Canelo, Beaver pretty much wasn't supposed to do that. That wasn't part of the plan, and he didn't get some of his purse because of that. That's what the fucking rumor is in the Mexican boxing streets from guys like Nacho, who's been on to Canelo's schemes for years. Real thorough OG boxing dudes who ain't afraid to call it for what it is. Like them super OGs, they be like in their 80s and shit. They don't give a fuck what you think. They gonna tell it straight how it is. Oh, he's just a crazy old man. Is he? Them old dudes be keeping it 1,000. That's just what Nacho said. I seen it in an interview the other day. That Beaver wasn't supposed to do that. Take it for how you want to take it. That's what I heard. And watching Canelo Alvarez's fights, I just get that type of vibe. Should be looking fake as fuck. Dudes just forget how to punch and fight all of a sudden. Like what? Stop playing, bro. Like sparring matches and shit. Like, whatever, bro. But the next one for Canelo is supposed to be Jake Paul, apparently, right? ESPN reports that they're finalizing it. As you can see on the screen, Turkey Al-Sheikh has suspended finalizing the contract for Canelo Crawford in September in wake of Canelo's novelty fight against Jake Paul. He's looking to make a fight with Boots later this year. Lucrative 3-fight deal for Canelo, but he turns around and, he probably pissed these guys off. That's basically what I got from it. Yeah, Crawford's last fight was a lot better than people give it credit for. It was a good opponent for him, too. I think Mijima was a really good test for him at 154, not somebody that was squishy. Not somebody he could just run over. He needed that tough, sturdy test. Wait, you said Turkey and Canelo just announced the fight is on? Wait, what are you talking about right now? Like, as of right now? Canelo don't announce nothing, man. Canelo don't never announce nothing. You said go look at Turkey Canelo post. The fight is on. Hold on. Somebody go look real quick, man. I don't want to shut everything down. I don't believe it. You said it's facts, no lie? Hold up, man. Let me see something. Let's see if you guys can still hear me. Wait, Crawford says this. I'm waiting on Canelo in September and going to shock the world in right-out season. Okay, so as of right now, Crawford, I see it on Twitter right now, like what, 4 minutes ago? At 10:28? Yeah, Crawford says that he's waiting on Canelo in September. And I'm going to shock the world in right-on season. This is what Bud says. And Turkey says, don't mess with the Lion. 4 fights for Canelo with right-on season. The deal is done. A lion doesn't sleep over an opinion of sheep. Fear the lion, not the jungle. And then Crawford says, I'm waiting for Canelo in September, going to shock the world in right-on season. So, yeah, it's fucking happening now. It's happening, y'all. After pulling on this fucking roller coaster, apparently this thing is happening. Crawford's waiting on Canelo in September, and he's going to shock the world. You said Canelo replied to Turkey. Hold on, let me see. Wait, where Canelo say that at? Hold up. Jesus Christ, bro. See, that's why I'm glad I stayed on the live stream, because I would have got off and then it would have been official then. So now we can confirm that this thing is actually happening now. And this is why I said I didn't feel like it was totally off the table. Hold on, let me see. Let me see what Canelo said something. Let me see. Canelo don't really do no talking. Oh, he said, let's go, brother. All right. All right. Yeah. So it's confirmed, man. They was playing too fucking much. It's like it's going down, y'all. It's going down, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Canelo's possibly still fighting Jake Paul, but I know for certain now that he's fighting Terrence Crawford. The thing is done. And I think it's a 4-fight situation according to Turkey, what he said. So I'm assuming the first fight could possibly be Jake Paul. I don't know. But whatever the case, this is all on Twitter right now. The horses themselves are speaking. So we got to take it from them. Right? The horses, Turkey himself, Crawford, literally himself, and Canelo, who really don't be tweeting much himself, is on there talking. So yeah, this thing is happening, y'all. All right, Canelo, I take it back, man. You gonna give the fans what they want, bro. All right, I take it back, man. I gotta eat my crow right here, right now. You give the fans what they wanted. You know what I'm saying? Crawford fight is the fight fans been wanting. I wonder what's next. You know what I'm saying? You said Canelo at 8? Hell no. I can't wait to see it. Crawford gonna shock the world, man. I can't wait to see it. We probably gonna see the best version of dude. The best version of Crawford. Because Spence didn't bring it like that. You know what I'm saying? He got beat up really bad. I can't wait to see what he does against Canelo, bro. Canelo's that's the big one. You said he gonna smoke bud in 6? Nah, he ain't. He gonna get his socks boxed off. And then it's gonna be a rematch. That's gonna be part of the deal. Crawford gonna beat him up. Canelo gonna want that rematch because the fight gonna be so big. And Crawford gonna beat him twice and retire from boxing. Yeah, that's the question, G man. Who's part of that 4-fight deal? I'm assuming Jake is probably part of it. Because now, originally, according to Mike Cappinger, it was a 3-fight. Now it's a 4-fight. So maybe the Crawford fight has a rematch clause if Crawford wins or some shit. Who knows? We don't know the details. But as of right now, the fight is happening. You said Jake might KO Canelo. I don't know, man. That fight might be a play fight, bro. That fight might be a play fight, bro. I don't know, man. You said Skull, Bud, David, Jake. That'd be a good opportunity for William Skull to get a payday. You said Canelo will be juiced to the gills in the Crawford fight. Yeah, we gonna see, y'all. I might as well change the title to the video now. I'm gonna go ahead and change the title now. Because Mike Cappinger came out with the news that this thing's been suspended. And now Turkey just came out with the news that this thing is happening. Crawford confirms it. Canelo confirms it as well. That's the latest news, you guys. But yeah, you guys, that's the latest. The latest news is that Canelo versus Crawford is indeed happening. So yeah, it's gonna be a super fight for boxing fans to look forward to. I'm not sure what's going on in May, but according to the sources right now, the horses' mouths themselves, this thing is supposed to be happening in September. It is too much, bro. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. And he put out a little video. Who did? Canelo? Hold up. Yep. So Crawford and them confirms it. I'm over here just looking. Man, it's just so much shit in the past, like, man. But yeah, y'all, the fight is happening. You said should Crawford take a tune-up? I don't know, man. He said he waiting for him. Bud just go wait for him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Bud, should he take a tune-up? I don't know. I don't think so. Just go ahead and wait it out, bro. Go ahead and wait it out. You said get a fight in at 160? I don't know, man. I don't know. Because you don't want to risk just anything before a big fight like that. I ain't saying he'll go out there and lose, but a cut or just anything stupid. You know what I'm saying? And he's 37 now. I don't know. Should he save his legs or should he, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. It depends on what Crawford, how his body feels and shit like that at 37. But whatever the case, y'all, it's happening now. After having us on this roller coaster of it not happening, then it's suspended. Now it's happening. So, yeah, you guys, the Crawford Canelo fight is going down in September, and it's confirmed from the horses themselves. Salute to everybody in the building. Thank you guys for stopping in. Hit that like button for your boy. Catch you guys on the next one. I love you, Mom. Peace out.